Welcome back everyone, Left Wing Zero here, bringing you two more battles from day 2 of the Think Fast competition. These are battles 3 and 4 of the day. My opponent opens up with Arcanine, and I'm going to open up with Ranunculus. Now at this point I was 1-1, so I really wanted to make a comeback here. So Arcanine's going to use Flare Blitz, which shouldn't do too much to me. But it does do actually 3/4 of health, which surprises me, being Ranunculus is very tanky. I do get the Trick Room off, which will help me for this battle. And then he switches out Arcanine, and he's going to bring his second Pokemon out, which is Espeon, which I go with a Psychic, which was meant for Arcanine, so it isn't going to do too much damage, but it still does about 1/3 of damage. And Trick Room up, I'm still going to go first, so I'm going to get Shadow Ball off to finish off Espeon. So kind of a poor switch, I think, on my opponent's part. I mean, knowing Trick Room's up, Espeon was an easy 2-hit KO. Brings the Arcanine back out again, and lowers my attack again. It's not going to do anything because I have special attack, investment, obviously. I was going to go with extreme speed, and that's actually going to be a crit and faint my Ranunculus. I was kind of surprised. I mean, well, obviously it was a crit that did all that damage, but surprised that it still KO'd me. Bring out my Ampharos, and Trick Room is still up, so I'm going to take advantage of this situation here. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and unless he goes with extreme speed, I'm going to be quicker than him. And he's going to go with another extreme speed, and that's not going to do too much to me again. I guess he just wants to get any chip damage off that you possibly get on me. He does have Life Form, so he did lose some health. I go with Power Gem, and it's going to finish off Arcanine. So now he's down to his last Pokemon, and I have 2 Pokemon remaining. However, Trick Room has ended, so it's going to get interesting. Brings out Gengar, so Gengar's obviously going to be faster than me. So let's see what he's going to do. He's obviously not going to do anything with Perish Song, being it's his last Pokemon, and I can just stall it out. But he's going to go with Sludge Bomb, and that's going to be a crit and faint my Ampharos. Gengar is very strong. I mean, Sludge Bomb probably would have still fainted, so I'm going to bring out Malamar. And he's going to go with Will-O-Wisp, which is actually very smart. Knows that my Malamar's attack-based, and it's going to help him for this battle. And I'm going to go Night Slash, which does more than I thought it would. It actually takes down to half, even though it had burn. And we get some burn damage, and we get the Sludge Bomb off, and that's going to bring me down to 72 health. We get another Night Slash off, and it just misses. After burn damage, I'm down to 52 health, so looks like another loss. But what? Destiny Bond? What? He goes for Destiny Bond. Instead of getting the sure win with Sludge Bomb, he goes with Destiny Bond. I faint his Gengar, but what I guess he doesn't know is that his Pokemon faints first, and then mine faints second, which the rules state that is a win for me. So I get the 0-0 win. Thought that was going to be a loss, but I got lucky there. My opponent made a bad call, maybe didn't know what the rules were, so I get a victory. So we start the 4th battle. We're now up 2-1. My opponent's going to bring out Greninja, and I'm going to open up with Ranunculus again. And then I'm going to hope that I can survive this Dark Pulse and then go for a Trick Room. So Dark Pulse is going to be bringing me down to 17 health, critical hit. I barely survive. I do get the Trick Room off. Now Greninjas most of the time don't have priority unless they have a Shadow Sneak, which is rare. So I do get the Energy Ball off, which isn't going to do as much because Protein did turn him to a Dark type. So he's going to get another Dark Pulse off to finish off my Ranunculus. So he does also reveal that he has Shell Bell, which is very odd on a Greninja, but more power to him. So Ampharos bring out next, and a Mega Evolve. And now I know that he's a Dark type. I have nothing really. Actually, I could have used, now that I think about it, could have used a Signal Beam. That would have done a lot better job, but I used Thunderbolt instead. But either way, even though it was a crit, I don't think it mattered or not, it does faint the Greninja. there's that think fast again. I mean, if I had thought more about it, I probably could have used a single beam and more effective, but still got the KO anyway. So next Pokemon my opponent is Blaziken, do the Mega Evolve, and I'm expecting a Protect here, so it can get a free speed boost, which isn't really going to do anything, but at least protect for the turn to scout me out. I do get a Power Gem off, which is only going to do about 75% damage, and does get High Jump Kick off, Speed Boost, which does nothing again under Trick Room, so I get a Thunderbolt off, and that's going to finish off Blaziken. Now down to his final Pokemon. Trick Room is over, brings out Raichu, and this is where it gets a little confusing. He goes with Thunder, even though I'm an Electric type and a Dragon type, so it does nothing. I go with Dragon Pulse. That's like my best move against him. Brings him down to not a Focus Sash, but still very low health. He goes with Thunder again. I guess he thought that was his best strategy he can do. I go with Dragon Pulse again to feint the Raichu to win the battle. So a couple good wins. The first one was should have been a loss, but it was still a win. Second one was a pretty convincing win. Didn't even have to bring Talonflame to the battle. So now, as of now, up 3 games to 1. So we are looking good. Look for the next video. Thanks, guys.